What's up, guys? How you guys doing? So it's Friday night. I just wanted to start off and thank everyone for the support after the last video. I learned a lot since then, but I won't be doing a straight razor shave tonight. So I did do one off camera and yesterday with Ken, and I got some irritation. So I'm gonna let this heal up a bit. I'll probably get back to it like next week or something. Yeah, most likely almost 100%. But yeah, so we'll be going back to a DE, and I'll be using a milder DE. We've seen it on the channel before, but this is the newly released Razorock BBS with the halo handle. And I don't know if you recall, but this is like a very curved head. I like it. It's pretty interesting. I only used it like twice, so initial thoughts is I liked it, but I didn't like it more than the Game Changer, because the Game Changer is just that good. Like, it just is what it is. I thought I'd ramp it up and use a feather blade. I hate this blade. I just hate it. Gives me irritation every time. Don't know what else to say. Is what it is. But I have a ton of them. And we got the very jelly. Look how jelly this baby bad boy is. That's jelly. This is the That Darn Rob V6 Venturian with the 1942 handle. It reminds me of Space. And this is one of my favorite knots. Favorite overall handles. Boom. All right, yeah, for the soap, we'll be using, I also had this on the channel earlier, but I love this soap so much. Saponificio Varesino Opuntia. Very pineapple forward scent. Fantastic. We're gonna load for, I don't know, 35, 40. We'll see. We'll go up to 40. Yeah, so this is a fantastic scent to me. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna beat around the bush. This is a Creed Aventus dupe. It just is. But it's so different than all the other ones I've tried. Yeah, dude. Like, I've tried Sterling. I've tried Viking soaps. Aventus dupe. I've tried, like, I think one or two more that I can't think of right now. All right, we're at 35 seconds, so I'll finish it. It's a triple mill soap, and it's a Badger, so I don't mind loading heavy on a triple milled, especially since it's vegetal. Loads pretty quick. That's pretty good, right? On those jelly tips. All right, yeah. So for the pre-shave, I used Sterling, but today I thought I'd rinse off, like rub it in, and then rinse it off. The kind of same way I would do, that I used to do. Instead of leaving it on, just rub it in and then kind of wash it off, kind of loosen up the hairs. Interesting metal tin here. I did get another scent from them that I'll talk about maybe in another video. I got it used, I got a good deal. But that tin was like destroyed. Like, mine looks immaculate, and the other one looked absolutely destroyed. But you'll see that on the channel. Hold on, this stuff is slick. All right. So this is in the beta 4.3 from Artisan out of Italy. And it's quickly become one of my favorite soaps. I'll take this over MDC Sunday through Saturday, any day of the week. Fantastic. And as you can see, no trouble lathering up with this knot. Yeah, so the top notes are bergamot, blackcurrant, pineapple. Body notes are birch, rose, jasmine. And the base notes are white moss, oak moss, patchouli, and vetiver. I get the vetiver, I get the patchouli. I don't really get the bergamot. I definitely get the pineapple. I get the jasmine. A little bit of rose, very like faint. But yeah, we're looking, okay, yeah. So like, think of it as vetiver, patchouli, and pineapple. Patchouli is just so good, man. It goes with everything. Like, it almost goes with anything. I don't understand how people say they don't like patchouli. I can understand if they don't like patchouli forward, but I love it. All right. Yeah, so, oh yeah, it feels very slick. This definitely needs more water, actually. But whatever. I don't want this video to go too long. So, first pass with the feather blade. Last time I used this, I was very pleased with the results. But there was some buffing required. I used it off camera as well when I did. Oh yeah, the residual slickness is horrible right now. But it felt very smooth. Just needs more water. I loaded way too much. All right, there you go. What was I saying? Yeah, the razor, I wasn't pleased with its efficiency. It was like it was efficient, but it wasn't the most efficient. And when I used it, that's kind of what I was looking for. Very unique feeling. All right, this is much better. Yeah, also off camera, I practiced a, what you would call a what do you call it? Straight razor lather. I did it from the bowl. I can't do it on the face, dude. Can't do it. So basically you just add a ton of water and whip it till it becomes like I guess like a cake batter. Not a cake batter, that'd be way too thick. I don't know, like a super thin sour cream. I don't know. Okay, let's do this again. Yeah, so with this razor, you can see how fast I'm going. And that's because you get no blade feel at all. Like 1 or 2 out of 10. If I could quantify it. But it cuts. Well, let's see. Yeah, but Razorock does a good job. You can't really hate on them at all. You just can't. I'm not really a fan of their soaps anymore. Listen, I don't have any gripe with the ingredients. Like, the ingredients are fine. It's just, I don't know, the performance wasn't there for me. It was fine, honestly, but B&M ruined it for me. Berster, man. It was like, it opened up like a new world. It's thrilling too, man. I was just like, yeah, nope. But many people love their stuff, so can't hate. Yeah, so I see a lot of hair and 0 irritation so far. The very first time I used this, I did some buffing. Like, I made sure I was BBS, and I got 0 irritation. It was good. A little bit more buffing, I believe, than I normally do, but that's okay. I mean, like, you would think it's aggressive because it's so curved, but the base plate curves with the top cap. So, yo, but man, I learned so much after my last straight razor shave. If you guys are wondering about that, that was interesting. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. I didn't even know you're supposed to use 2 hands. So you could see that I had so much to learn. But, you know, that's fine. And that's why I wanted to post it. You know, some people were telling me, like, you shouldn't have posted that. Not because it was embarrassing or anything, but, like, kind of like, oh, you know, you don't have to post everything. But my reasoning behind it was, like, I'd rather let you guys see it and then, like, you know, reach out to me, give me advice how I can improve. Because if you don't ask for help, or if you don't, like, you know, at least, you know, make yourself available for, like, people to offer advice, then no one's going to help you. Yeah, and then lo and behold, like, the same day, DK published the video. Thank you, DK. Shout out to DK. He published an awesome video, which I'll refer back to again, on the grip. He did talk about the angle, keeping your hand tight. Yeah, keep not too tight, but tight enough, and just kind of keeping the wrist from, you want to move the wrist instead of the fingers, and that's not what I was doing last time, I think. But yeah, a lot of good stuff in there. I enjoyed it. He foregoed using his goat just to help me out. Appreciate it. All right. If you're into mild razors, you'll like this. So more blade feel than the 6.8 Game Changer. Less blade feel than the 0.84. But even if this was just as efficient as the 0.84, which I don't think it is, I would still choose that for no objective reason whatsoever. This is actually the same head design as the Baby Smooth. That's been out for years, the titanium. Oh, I got a nick here. It's probably irritated from yesterday's straight shave. So what I noticed was I applied more pressure on one side, on one hand, than the other when I was doing it with Ken. But yo, he helped a lot. Thanks, Ken. I did reach out to Kai Triska as well. He's like the GOAT straight razor users. Nah, that's Dave Carter. All right, he's one of the better guys. Yeah, everyone says Dave Carter's the GOAT. I haven't watched Dave Carter in a while, but he does like a shave in like 4 minutes, like straight razor and all. Like, he's just a beast. Parasso, don't matter, you know? Wow, man, two cuts and the mild feeling. So this is, I don't want to say sneaky efficient because it's not the most efficient, but a sneaky will cut you. I'm going pretty light too on the pressure. I don't know, maybe I wasn't paying attention. Interesting. Let's see, what do we got? Yo, but I'll get back to the scent. I absolutely love the scent, dude. Fantastic. I've tried Cosmo. I've like the scents. I've tried Cosmo from SV. I haven't tried QB. Tried 70th anniversary. Alpha Alpina, is that what it's called? Something like that. None of them as good as Opuntia, by far. I'm talking too much. All right, let's see. I'm feeling for hair. Yeah, guys, don't overload the brush. I mean, I know it's a badger. Do as I say, not as I do. Unless you want to. That's up to you. I just enjoy that scent so much. Like, I could lather it all day. All right, let's see. Kind of like a straight razor technique here. Skin stretching. All right, that's smooth. This needs to be buffed 3 times. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, like, I don't know, because I don't know how to... Yeah, I got some blood on the razor too. Do you see that red? Like, I don't know how to hold it right. I think that's what it is. Because the angle. I could hear the feedback. Nice. I think we're pretty good. Nope. So the performance. Do I think this will beat the top tallow bases? No. Is it still very, very good? Yes. The post-shave is really good. Scent is good strength, which I didn't think would be the case for some weird reason. Because it's triple milled. For some reason, I felt like triple milled wouldn't be strong. What What was I gonna say? Yeah, I mean, it's slick as hell. The residual slickness is good. I think the density could be better, but I mean, that's why I went heavy on the load because I didn't want that to be an issue. But if it's just a limitation of the soap base, it is what it is. A lot of people don't care about density, I noticed. They just care about slickness. If that's the case, just use, like Slick Stick or something, call it a day. Like, what's the point of using anything? I just saw Peter's live. Ooh, look at that blood. I just saw Peter's live with So Sharp David. Super interesting, dude. He answered a couple of my questions. I asked him, a couple of releases stuff and stuff like that. The thing I like about Peter is he's kind of like one of us. He's literally a hobbyist. Hold on, let me rinse real quick. Yeah, he's like a hobbyist. He's just like us. He used to have a channel. Then he got too busy trying to grow his business while working his full-time job. And obviously making time for his family. He couldn't really do that anymore. But, yeah, that's cool. I mean, he's not my favorite artist or anything. But he's up there. So, yeah, a little drying. Not too bad. My face is nice and supple. Let me finish this real quick. Yeah, but he got drunk on the live. I thought it was pretty funny. Towards the end of the second part, I don't know what the hell he was talking about. He was like laughing every 2 seconds. Who else was live today? Declaration. Scott was live. I got to catch like the second half of it. And he announced, or he released his not signing service for B10. So I think I'll be trying that. Just not yet. I'm gonna hold off a bit. I'll wait a couple months. No rush. Also, I want to hear what the verdict is. It's one thing if he says, apparently it's like really jelly. I want to hear what the other people have to say when they get it. I wish using a straight was as easy as doing this, but it's not. What I realized though, I was able to get it cutting. I think I might have partly rolled the edge, Doug, if you're watching this. I think you're right. Partly. I don't think it was a full, because, yeah, I think I was stropping it too hard. But I kind of corrected it, if that's a thing. I don't know, I corrected it the best I could, and it was cutting better after. And I have the straight right here, actually. What I wasn't doing is I was trying to, like, skip a lot, and I was supposed to just keep the angle shallow and kind of muscle through it. I have really thick hair, so I thought, like, it just wasn't going to cut. But if I added more pressure and kept the angle shallow as hell, like, very close to, like, 15 degrees, then it was cutting. And for me, the hardest thing is the grip, and maintaining those angles throughout the curvatures of my face. But yeah, you guys will see and hear more about that in the future. Yeah, that's enough of that. I'm just rubbing the soap in because it's just so good. All right, guys. We're gonna get into the potion. What are we using? Oh yeah, we have the matching splash, which I said was overrated in the last video. I don't retract that statement at all. But it was pretty good. It's pretty good. It's just, I don't think it was worth it. But to give you an overview, Razorock BBS, that darn Rob, some rescue potion, because I need to heal after my straight shaves. I hate the restrictor on this. Always way too much comes out. Watch, you're gonna see the whole thing. All right, that's enough, right? It's like super thick. All right. I don't know if honestly, if the event is dupe from Sterling, smelt this good, I'd say forego this and buy that. But it's just not the same. I have a sample. It's not the same, guys. And that's subjective. I mean, it doesn't have to be the same. But for me, it just didn't cut it for me. It cuts it for many shavers. Just not me. I guess we're all picky, right? Oh yeah, I did get the matching EDP. I had to. Because this could pair with any dupe. And also it costs like $350 cheaper than the actual Creed Aventus, which is crazy expensive. But yeah, that's it, guys. That's all. You'll be seeing a straight razor shave from me. You might see some more DE shaves from me this weekend. We'll see. But yeah, I hope I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.